How's it going? I'm Andrew from StoreYourBoard.com, here to talk to you today about our double wall paddleboard storage rack. You can see the rack behind me, and I'll explain to you why it's such a popular choice among our customers. The rack itself will come in a box and it'll require a little bit of assembly. There are two rack sides that you'll insert two rack arms into. It's a very simple process. I'll show you how simple it is. A push pin at the bottom of each rack arm to slide into place. Same thing for the second arm. You've already assembled one of the sides. You'll notice that the rack arms themselves have some heavy duty padding here, so as you're putting your boards in and out of this rack, they're going to be protected. The rack itself is made out of steel, so it's heavy duty and durable. The dimensions that are particularly relevant when you're thinking about your boards are the rack arms themselves are 27 inches wide. That'll accommodate some pretty wide paddle boards. Really, it's okay if your board is longer than the rack arm, it's still going to be able to support that board. And then in between levels right here is an 11-inch space. So that'll be enough to accommodate a lot of thick paddle boards with longer fins. But if you need to, you can get a little bit strategic. Here we have a thicker board with a longer center fin. We put it on the bottom space. Not quite as thick board, not quite as long center fin. We put it on the top space. If you need even additional strategic options, you could flip this top board up so the fin is facing upward. And again, there's a lot of different ways you can store your paddle boards with this rack. You can store it in your garage, you can store it in your basement, in your shed, anywhere you need to store your paddle boards. We have it at sort of shoulder height, but if you need to pull the rack down closer to the floor, you can do that too. Another thing I didn't mention about the rack arms, they're removable, so when taking your board somewhere on a trip, taking them out to the water for storage, you can take the rack arms off, get some of the storage space back wherever you're storing your boards. Check this double paddleboard wall storage rack out on StoreYourBoard.com.